people, today we're going to be checking out the craziest football fans from around the world. I've seen y'all do some wild stuff. Set trash cans on fire, bitch, setting off flares in arenas, jumping on stadiums as if they're not potentially going to break. There are no bearings whenever it comes to football, aka soccer. The chants we reacted to last time, scary as heck. Y'all said they could be worse. We're gonna check those out later, but today, let's get into the craziest fans. Subscribe if you're new here, check out my other soccer content if you haven't yet. Like the video so I can do more in the future, and DM me video requests over on Instagram. It's somewhere on the screen. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Mojo.
These fans, it really is more than just a game.
They have fan friendships with America de Cali from Colombia, Nacional de Montevideo, and Newell's Old Boys.
So many people,
Welcome to
man.
WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 craziest fans in football.
Oh, whoa! A porta potty?
Advertising and sponsorship will earn Poland millions of euros.
Bruh, it's that serious? Man, y'all know, football over here, soccer, it's just a sport to us. But for the rest of the world, it's like a, I guess you could say, a religion. Enough so that y'all are tipping over porta potties and throwing stuff on fire. The police are coming to the French. Man.
For this
A
list,
water
we're
hose.
not necessarily looking at the most loyal fans in football or soccer. While we are taking levels of passion into account, we're paying more attention to the wild, bad behaviors these fans sometimes demonstrate.
Oh, man.
We're only considering supporters of professional club teams, however.
Oh,
as
my
fans of
God.
national teams deserve a list of their own.
Sterling stuff.
The Irish?
Number 10, SS Lazio.
If you go and look at the history, you realize how important it is to be a Lazio fan.
Our first entry introduces a
Lazio
type of
fan.
fan group we'll see repeatedly on this list. Ultras. Supporters of big
Ultras.
clubs like Lazio and their similarly rowdy rivals Roma proudly wear their ultra fandom on their sleeves.
Okay, so I guess Ultra is like a league of team within soccer. Someone explain what Ultras is.
Sometimes resorting to hooliganism and violence,
Hooliganism.
especially in derbies.
A flare.
We had the Lazio t-shirt, and we parked the car near Covasu, and 12 Roma fans attacked. They pushed me on the ground. They killed me.
Lazio's ultras,
Man.
the Irriducibili, revolutionized fandom across Italy beginning in 1987, ditching the traditional drums and instead showing support and adding intensity to matches using chants.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of support that though, you know? No one wants to be just listening to a friggin' marching band during the whole game. You want to get into the game yourself, you know? When there's more of a connection between the performer and the viewer, it just makes the entire experience better. So I think chants are a good thing. And the entire arena?
Irriducibili are now vital to the club. They have the strength to organize walkouts and have done so on several occasions to flex their muscle and influence club decisions. They've even gone so far as to deliver 10 bags of manure to the team's training ground in protest of bad results.
Lazio
What
win
the?
5-0, but the Irriducibili still protest, chanting at their fellow fans.
Number 9, Wisla Krakow.
But that's just harmless competitiveness. I don't know about the manure stuff, but like walking out, are they walking out because they don't like a call and they want, like, you can't do that. But like being supportive of the team, I think, is a good thing. Wisla Krakow. What are they throwing?
Although the Polish league, the Ekstraklasa, is not typically known for European success, one of its most notable teams, Wisla Krakow, is very well known throughout Europe, just not for great reasons. Its firm, the equivalent of the ultra fan base we mentioned in our last entry, is one of the most brutal in Europe.
Damn.
They're like most firms in that they tend to get into fights with opposing fans, but they differ as they take that violence to new levels.
Okay, the Krakow. I've never been scared of like one of y'all's clubs or fans or whatever, but they look scary. Did you see how they just walked up like yeah, we're here. We're going to destroy you. If our team isn't able to, we will catch you outside your bus and rail you down, buddy. They're scary. Just their presence was scary. It reminds me of like the haka in rugby.
Fans are gathering outside their ground. The opposition fans supporting Wisła are due any minute.
Violence.
Police are desperate to keep the fighting gangs.
It's not.
These fans
He called them gangs. He called them gangs. Football fans are considered gangs. What the? What? It's that deep? Let me know.
are specifically known for wielding weapons like machetes.
Hold on. We can't do that on this channel because I'll get in trouble by YouTube. It's not, I must say though, it's never that deep to where you have to assault someone or attack someone's belongings. What the heck?
Number
Man.
8, Borussia Dortmund.
The
Borussia.
atmosphere at Dortmund is intense. On a
I like how
quiet
y'all always
day.
match
There's
clothes.
a reason Borussia Dortmund is pretty much everyone's second favorite team in German football.
Ah.
And it doesn't have to do with the attractive game they play. Their
Attractive.
fans are a joy to behold.
The South Terrace is the magnetic hub, regularly drawing
Oh.
80,000 fans into the stadium. It's unrivaled in
Jesus Christ. Look at the sea of people. My anxiety couldn't handle that. That's a lot. Things are flying, people are throwing drinks. You could get swung on out of nowhere. I love the hype, but could I go? I don't know. Maybe just once to experience it, but I'm scared.
Arguably the most committed in the game. They balance
I
passion
love all the
and
colors.
love with pure crazy behavior. Dortmund
Bruh.
typically sells out the 27,000 tickets for its massive standing section, known as the Yellow Wall. The wall coordinates with club officials to create some of the most visually stunning fan displays in the world.
That is hard. That's cool. Y'all are really out in the, not just friggin' like motivating your team, but you're out here making visuals in the arena. That's a flex. That's commitment. That's love. I like that.
And
That's
the
cool.
luck doesn't stop there. In 2012, a group of Dortmund fans broke into bitter rival Bayern Munich Stadium and changed its light configuration to the famous Dortmund black and yellow, even if it was just for an advertisement. Now that's commitment.
Borussia
Advertisement.
Dortmund's Yellow Wall, an iconic part of the Bundesliga experience.
They're bold to
Number
do that.
7, Newell's Old Boys.
Also in
Not on the
Rosario are
fence.
Newell's Old Boys. Their fans are called Leprosos.
Leprosos.
Now we move to Argentina, where we come across another form of fans, the Baja Bravas.
Braja
Quick
Brava.
explanation.
Oh
They're
my!
Pretty much like ultras and firms, but arose by any other name, right?
Wait. He said, why are we called lepers? Because we like to what?
Right?
Because we live like we're sick. What does that mean? I'm the boss here. They just don't care is what I'm getting. They'll do what they want when they want.
Anyway,
Leprosos.
Newell's Old Boys doesn't have one Baja Brava, it has several. And they pretty much control the
Fire
club.
hazard!
They've
Fire
gained enough power
hazard!
to organize ticket sales and put on massive events.
The white hood is triggering. Oh my god.
Side of games. However, because several of these Baja Bravas want larger parts of the financial cut, violence is a constant presence. Unfortunately, these violent divisions within the club have resulted in the gunning down of innocent fans, and even the execution.
It is not that serious. Okay, this is a problem though, but not just for the fans, but for the police. Y'all are killing people over a soccer game. It's never that serious where you have to lose your life or even put your life in danger. Like, yeah, you live on the edge, you want to be a leper, but so much so that your family will be mourning you? Because, buddy, these soccer players are still going to get their paycheck whether you watch or not. That's crazy. They're getting shot over this stuff. Ugh.
of rival Brava leaders.
And their Barra Brava go by the name La Hinchada Más Popular, the most popular crowd.
Number
Besides
6,
Amelia.
Fenerbahce SK.
I don't know what they did, but they're fighting with everything.
Everything?
The horses and everything is demolished.
You're fighting the
By just
horses?
admitting that the first line of our notes for this team reads, Turkish fans are nuts. While this description works for both Galatasaray and the national team, we think it best applies to Fenerbahce.
There's always a
Did y'all see that person just get drop kicked?
Galatasaray
Look at
and
the bottom of the
national
screen.
team, we think it best applies to
Two
Fenerbahce.
there's always this undercurrent of
violent.
Supporters
Oh my
have
God.
several passionate and aggressive firms, one of which is aptly named Kill For You.
Oh.
They're praised for their incredible home support, as more talented opposing teams can struggle to get results against the Turkish side due to the stadium's rowdy atmosphere, and their glowing win record at home is proof of that.
Okay, we stand the Turks, but we're also scared of them. Definitely. The the Germans and the Turks, the most aggressive so far from the video. Whew. But if their teams can play good soccer, then I guess it's deserved.
Home and away, Fenerbahce fans are loud, fond of flares, and prone to violence. They regularly taunt opposing fans over social media, previewing the weapons, like for example knives, that they plan on bringing to away games.
So I'm just sitting there in the crowd wanting to watch the game, and I end up getting It's not.
In the middle of the game, you feel like you have
in prison.
The outcome of the game, and then you scream out and you say, "I exist."
Number 5, Sport Club Corinthians Paulista.
Corinthians Paulista. I like all these names.
Brazilian teams like Sao Paulo and Flamengo are known for crazy fans, but Corinthians takes the cake.
I like the colors
level of
too,
passion
like
these
the
fans
black.
display is unparalleled. For the 2012 Club World Championship, an estimated 30,000 fans made the journey to Japan to see their team play.
Y'all are international with it. You must have coin to be flying just for a game. Medical bills, a natural disaster. You could be saving that money. You spent $30,000 to fly to Japan to see an away game. In high school, they wouldn't even drive to the next town over to watch us play. You think they're going international? Y'all, that's crazy.
One fan claimed, quote, "Corinthians is like a nation, a religion. People are borrowing money from banks, from relatives to come here. They are quitting their jobs."
Bruh. What?
Also known for violence, as they don't refrain from throwing flares, even at fellow fans. This has led to tragedy, as a 14-year-old away fan was once killed after being hit by one. As a result, Corinthians has had to occasionally shut the public out and play games behind closed doors just to ensure the safety of all involved.
Oh my God. You could get trampled. Now, okay, y'all be honest with me. I don't think this is just my Americanness coming out. This is actually dangerous. They're bringing weapons to the games, throwing flares at people. You can get attacked by the police just to see a soccer game. Man. And how much are these tickets? Like $40 in England. How much are they in the rest of Europe? Not only do you lose your life, you lose your $40.
Number 4, Millwall FC.
Millwall and West Ham firms hate each other.
I know the
more
name
than any
FC.
other firms by far.
Sort of like the Yankees and the Red Sox.
More like the Israelis and the Palestinians.
This side isn't known for playing successful or even attractive football, as they've spent most of their years shuffling around the lower divisions of English football. Still, they are known worldwide for their fans' violent hooliganism. Their firm, the Bushwhackers, have incited some of the worst ever football-related riots, including the 1985 Kenilworth Road riot, the 2002 Birmingham playoff riot, and the 2009 Upton Park riot, all of which spiraled into mob violence that includes...
See, I don't remember what y'all called them, the people who were down there on the ground, the brewer or something. It was the joke about Boris Johnson being one. I assure you, they don't get paid enough to be swinging on the fans. I don't get paid enough to be getting stuff thrown at me. I'm just trying to get y'all some cookies, some drinks, and you're swinging on me. I don't get paid enough for this.
Hundreds of fans. The Bushwhackers have even gone so far as to taunt Liverpool supporters over the tragic Hillsborough disaster that claimed the lives of 96 Liverpool fans in 1989. Millwall fans have featured in several football hooligan movies, and as you can probably guess, they were the villains.
Copyright.
It's not the game!
Juniors is the biggest club in Argentina, but even so,
Argentina.
it's possibly unheard of to fans of sports beyond football.
So it really is crazy. Football is not just a sport in like Europe. It's South America, it's Africa, it's Asia, it's the entire world. Except for North America. Does Canada have a soccer team? I know we have a national team, but nobody here really pays attention to no soccer. Second division. These are grown-ass people, too.
The club has had
That's
major
crazy.
problems with fans storming the pitch and getting into fights inside the stadium.
What's storming the pitch? Like the first kickoff?
They built a large fence to keep fans from getting
Oh my
pitch
God.
Still, Boca fans are fearless and regularly
There's a woman
private.
doing it.
Any Super Clásico, in other words, matches between juniors and their rivals, River Plate, is typically marked by violence, which has resulted in games being abandoned altogether due to out-of-control fans. Because of loyal fan devotion, Boca has even built its own official cemetery in which its fans, players, and managers can be buried.
Ah.
La oportunidad de vivirlo y se van a dar cuenta la pasión de la gente y cómo lo vive la gente.
It's nice that they're passionate about it, even if it is kind of destructive and self-destructive. But it's nice that they have so much devotion to it.
2. Atlético Nacional.
Atlético Nacional.
Ganó la Copa Libertadores de América. Nosotros vamos
Where
con
they
el
from?
patrón y él estaba muy apasionado ese día. Y cuando había goles se separaba y brincaba, que era Pablo Escobar eufórico.
We've mentioned a few teams with fan bases that have a pretty strong financial backing.
Huh.
We think Nacional has them beat, as for some time they were primarily funded by famous Colombian narcotics kingpin Pablo Escobar.
A drug lord? Like in soccer too? In fact, funding it? You know what? At this point, nothing is going to surprise me. Just be open to everything, Favour. That's wild.
La gente vive esa cosa. Todo el mundo dice, no sabe, que vincula Nacional con Pablo Escobar.
An enormous football fan, he religiously supported Nacional,
That's crazy.
socially and financially. He helped them rise to the top of Colombian football, where their fans have since become known for passion and violence. They organize fights that have resulted in numerous deaths of both opposing teams' fans as well as those within competing factions of Nacional. Because of
I liked how dude literally just pushed the guy down the bleachers and tries to hop back in line as if he didn't just do what he did. Goes back to cheering. What the heck?
notorious roots, the club would become the focus of an
Crazy.
acclaimed ESPN 30 for 30 documentary entitled The Two Escobars, named after both Pablo and Andres Escobar. A former Nacional player
Are they
who
related?
was murdered after scoring an own goal at the 1994 World Cup.
Oh no! Is that serious? He cost his team a point, so they offed him. He was murdered for that. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Right there, you just sealed your fate. Dang. Rest in peace, Escobar.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are
Sad.
some honorable mentions.
Manchester United, England! Yeah! I don't know what they were saying. Ooh! Fire hazard! Oh, suffocation, I can feel it. Napoli supporters would die for this team. We're ending right there. Again, I love the passion, I love the colors, I love how devoted these people are, but is it real? It's not that deep for me, I'm sorry. To give my life, to potentially put myself in danger to see a game. Is it that serious for y'all? Let me know down below. This is crazy. The craziest fans in football. Absolutely. See y'all next one. Bye.